Hello friends, welcome to Lockdown Learners. Today we will be looking into Excel int function. So before we start, let's just get rid of these grey boxes and have a plain background. To do this, just select all by pressing Ctrl and A together. Then navigate to more borders and select your line color as white and click OK. Yes, and here we get our plain worksheet ready to start. Good. Let's understand int function in detail. Int function is a mathematical formula used to get the integer part of a number. As per the definition from Microsoft, int function rounds a number down to the nearest integer. The syntax for using this function is very simple. Just type int and pass the required number as an argument. Now let us see how to use this function. Before we proceed, let's first note our sample number, which will be used as an input data for this function. Let me just record this number 15.53 in this cell. Here let's take a look at various options for using this function. First option is to use this function and pass the cell value as an argument where we have inputted the number 15.53. In this case, this is going to be L3. This expression will return the integer and we will get 15 as a result. To verify this, just copy the formula and paste in the result column. With this, we successfully finish first method. Before we proceed, there is a tip for you guys. Please note that whenever you intend to display equal to sign in your cell, you have to start it with a single apostrophe. Let's move on to the second option. The second option is to pass a number directly as an input to the function, unlike a cell reference as we did in our previous example. Let's copy paste the explanations and the formulae to see the result. And as expected, we get a similar output. Moving on with our third and final option, let us look how this function handles a negative number. Okay, let me pass a negative number to the function and check. In this case, since the number is negative, the rounding happens away from 0. That is, the inputted value minus 12 would be rounded as minus 13. This completes the possible options for using int function. Now let's look at some real world example where we can use this function. Here I have considered a no paisa store which intends to discount the decimal and collect only the whole number. Therefore, customer feels happy for saving some paise or chiller, a typical word used locally. In this example, for men's shoes, the amount is calculated using option 1 as explained previously, and savings is calculated by subtracting option 1 in the formula from the MRP. The same thing is applied for women's shoe as well, so that there is no gender bias. Just joking. Since we have already calculated for men's shoe, we need not repeat it again for subsequent rows. Instead, we can simply drag the required cell and Excel does the job for us. It understands the pattern and replicates the calculations below. Finally, let's format the data and beautify our worksheet. This completes our tutorial on int function. Hope you all liked it and learned from it. Do leave your thoughts in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you. This is Vignesh Iyer and you are watching Lockdown Learners.